In this explosive video, we delve into the world of Daniël Kinahan and his alleged worst mistake. Recently, an encrypted message believed to be from Kinahan himself was leaked, and the contents of this message have sent shock waves throughout the media and beyond. Join us as we uncover the truth behind this controversial figure and the potential implications of his actions. From criminal connections to the international dealings, this is a story you won't want to miss. So sit back, get ready for a deep dive into the mysterious world of Daniël Kinahan. Daniël Kinahan is a name that's become synonymous with organized crime in Ireland. He has been linked to a number of high-profile criminal enterprises, including drug trafficking, money laundering. However, until recently, much of the Kinahan activities were shrouded in secrecy. That all changed when an encrypted message that he sent was leaked to the public. The message in question was sent via the EncroChat messaging service, which was popular among criminals due to its high level of encryption. However, the service was compromised by law enforcement agencies, leading to the arrest of hundreds of suspected criminals across Europe. The leaked message from the Kinahan was sent to an associate and discussed the distribution of drugs in Ireland. The message revealed that Kinahan was having difficulty finding new distributors and was relying on his existing network to keep the drugs flowing. This information is significant because it provides insight into the inner workings of the Kinahan's criminal empire, and it may provide law enforcement with valuable leads. But perhaps the most important aspect of the leaked message was the fact that it showed Kinahan making a major mistake. He had trusted an associate who turned out to be working with law enforcement, leading to the compromise of the EncroChat service and the subsequent arrest. This mistake could have serious consequences for Kinahan and his associates, as it shows that even someone as experienced and powerful as Kinahan is not infallible. The gang was founded in the 1990s by Christy Kinahan Sr. and has since expanded its operations internationally. The Kinahan gang has been linked to several high-profile crimes, including the Regency Hotel shooting in 2016, which resulted in the death of a prominent member of the rival Hutch gang. The gang has also been linked to the smuggling of drugs and weapons from South America and Africa. In recent years, several members of the Kinahan gang have been arrested and prosecuted for their criminal activities. Despite these setbacks, the gang continues to operate and remains a significant threat to public safety in Ireland and beyond. The use of encrypted messaging has become increasingly popular in organized crime due to its ability to provide secure and anonymous communication. Encrypted messaging applications like WhatsApp, Telegram, and Signal allow criminals to communicate without the fear of being intercepted by law enforcement. This makes it difficult for authorities to obtain evidence and gather intelligence about criminal activities. The use of encryption also enables criminal organizations to conduct their operations across international borders, making it easier for them to coordinate and carry out illegal activities. While encryption has many legitimate uses, its use in organized crime presents a significant challenge for law enforcement agencies in their efforts to combat criminal activity. In 2020, law enforcement agencies across Europe were able to hack into the EncroChat communication network, widely used by criminals to coordinate their activities. This resulted in a significant blow to organized crime as authorities were able to intercept and read millions of messages exchanged by criminals. The hack led to the arrest of hundreds of suspects and the seizure of tons of drugs, firearms, and cash. It also exposed the sophisticated methods and networks used by criminals to operate across international borders. The impact of the EncroChat hack is expected to have a long-lasting effect on criminal activities, as criminals are now likely to be more cautious in their communications and the way they operate. The leaked message and its content refer to a message or information that has been shared without authorization or consent. This could be in the form of a document, email, or text message that was intended to be private but was made public. The contents of the message could be sensitive, confidential, or incriminating in nature, and the act of leaking such information can have serious consequences. Leaked messages have been known to cause damage to reputation, trigger legal action, and even impact global policies. The consequences for Kinahan and his associate could be severe given their involvement in illegal activities. Depending on the nature and severity of the crimes committed, they could face substantial fines, lengthy prison sentences, the forfeiture of any assets obtained through their illicit activities. Additionally, their reputation and social standing may be irreparably damaged, making it difficult to continue their criminal enterprises. Furthermore, they may face retaliation from rival gangs or individuals seeking revenge for their criminal actions. Kinahan had built a criminal empire based on drug trafficking, money laundering, and organized crime, but his downfall began when he confided in the wrong individual. This mistake ultimately led to his arrest and extradition to face charges in Spain. It is a stark reminder that even the most powerful and influential individual can fall prey to deception and betrayal, and that trust should always be earned and never given blindly. The wider implications for organized crime and law enforcement are significant and far-reaching. Organized crime groups have become increasingly sophisticated and globalized, posing a serious threat to public safety and national security. To combat these threats, law enforcement agencies have had to adapt and evolve, developing new strategies and technologies to stay ahead of organized crime. However, the challenges are immense, and the fight against organized crime requires sustained effort and cooperation at the national and international levels. It's crucial that law enforcement agencies work together to share information and resources and to develop innovative approaches to tackling the problem of organized crime. Only through concerted action can we hope to stem the tide of criminal activity and protect our communities from harm. The investigation has involved multiple agencies, including the police, customs, and intelligence services, who have worked closely together to gather evidence and build a case against Kinahan and his associates. The investigation has been complex and challenging, given the international scope of the Kinahan's alleged criminal empire and the need to coordinate actions across different jurisdictions. Nevertheless, law enforcement officials remain committed to bringing Kinahan to justice and disrupting his criminal network. The future of organized crime and encryption technology is a topic of great concern for law enforcement agencies and governments worldwide. With the increasing use of the digital communication and financial systems, criminals are also adapting their methods to exploit these technological advancements. Encryption technology, which is used to secure information from unauthorized access, has become a key tool for organized crime to protect their operations and evade detection. One of the main challenges for law enforcement agencies is the use of end-to-end encryption, which is a type of encryption that prevents anyone, including service providers, from accessing the content of messages. As a result, some governments have proposed laws to require tech companies to provide a way for law enforcement agencies to access encrypted messages, which has sparked a debate about privacy and security. Another concern is the use of cryptocurrencies, which allow criminals to conduct anonymous and untraceable transactions. This makes it difficult for authorities to track the flow of illegal funds and seize assets. With the rise of decentralized financial platforms, which allow users to conduct financial transactions without intermediaries, criminals can use these platforms to launder money and transfer funds across borders without leaving a digital footprint. Thank you for watching our video about Daniël Kinahan's worst mistake and the leaked encrypted message. We hope that you found this information insightful and informative. If you have any thoughts or comments on this topic, please leave them in the comment section below.